You think your dog licks your face because they're just being affectionate? But that's not the whole story.
Why do dogs lick faces? There are 6 emotional threads running under that simple gesture: submission, bonding, taste, attention-seeking, anxiety, and learned reward. Each one sounds similar, but each needs a different human response. And missing which thread you're hearing changes everything about how your dog feels and behaves.
Short hook. When your dog leans in and licks you, listen to the rest of their body. The meaning hides there. Most dogs learn licking as ancient social language. Puppies lick mother's mouth to ask for food and to gather scent information. That same wiring carries into adult life. Licking is partly an evolved ritual that says, I'm part of your group. So the first, gentlest interpretation is bonding, an attempt to increase oxytocin and feel close. But don't stop there. If the lick comes with a lowered head, soft eyes, and a relaxed body, it's likely a trust bonding move. It's a social glue behavior. Respond with calm attention, maybe gentle petting, and you strengthen that bond. Neurochemistry? Oxytocin spikes make both of you feel safer. That's the good, warm version. Now, the submissive lick. If your dog approaches with a bowed posture, tail low or tucked, avoiding eye contact, the lick often says, I'm not a threat. It's an appeasement signal aimed at calming tension. In tense moments, after a scolding, when a stranger looms, or during a household argument, the lick is an apology or a peace offering. Treat it like someone lowering their voice to de-escalate. Don't punish that behavior. Instead, fix the situation that caused the stress and reward calm behavior, not frantic licking. Taste and exploration are practical drivers. Your face is salty, carries scents of food or perfumes from your day. Dogs are seekers by smell and taste. A quick lick can be curiosity. What did you eat? If licking follows meals or snack times, it's often simply sensory curiosity. Redirect with enrichment. A lick mat or safe chew gives a satisfying alternative that meets the same sensory need without continually inviting face contact. Attention-seeking is deceptively powerful. Dogs are fast learners. If a lick gets a laugh, a talk, or immediate petting, it becomes a tool. Even negative attention, a shout or push, can reinforce licking if it reliably changes your behavior. That's why consistency matters. If you don't want faith licking, stop immediately reacting in ways that feel like rewards. Instead, look away, cue a sit, and reward that alternative. Teach them a polite greeting that earns your attention on their terms. Anxiety-driven licking looks different. It's repeated, frantic, sometimes obsessive. You might see lip licking, repeated soft licks at the air, or intense face licking during storms or when you prepare to leave. Psychologically, it's a self-soothing behavior, the dog's attempt to calm internal arousal. Address the root, reduce triggers, create predictable routines, use counter-conditioning, and consult a vet if it's severe. Quick fixes like more petting can soothe temporarily, but won't change the anxious wiring. Learned reward loops are the sneakiest. If a lick once got you to drop a bit of food, the dog learned a causal chain. Lick, food. That single reinforced event can make licking persistent. Break the chain by managing access to food, training an alternative behavior, sit for a treat, and making the consequence of licking neutral or non-rewarding. Every 20 to 40 seconds, I'll open a new curiosity gap because one small observation shifts the whole interpretation. For example, if your dog licks your face but then backs away to watch you intently, that pause reveals they're checking for your emotional response, a higher-level social test. The lick was a probe. Teach them clear outcomes. If calm behavior follows a lick, reward. If not, ignore and redirect. Practical moment. 3-step test to decode any face lick. Step 1. Read body language. Relaxed and soft? Bonding. Low posture and tucked tail? Submission. Rapid, repeated? Anxiety or seeking. Step 2. Note context. After dinner? Taste. When you're leaving, separation stress. When visitors arrive, appeasement or attention. Step 3. Decide response. Reward calm closeness, ignore attention seeking, redirect sensory seeking, treat anxiety with structure. Let's apply this to a common scenario. Guests arrive and your dog licks faces frantically. At first glance, it's friendly, but watch. If the dog's body is stiff and they're circling, the licking is displacement, stress disguised as affection. Your fix? Give the dog a calm station before guests enter. Train a place cue with a chew so the dog learns greeting equals calm station, not frantic licking. Over time, the pattern changes. New context, new meaning. Here's a critical psychological rule. Dogs' communicative behaviors exist on a reinforcement gradient. If the outcome after a behavior is rewarding, even rarely, the behavior persists. Intermittent reinforcement, the "sometimes I get what I want" schedule, is the strongest. That's why occasional face licks that sometimes yield snacks or laughs are so persistent. Consistency beats intermittent rewards. Decide your house rule and enforce it every single time. Neurofact, simplified. Licking can modulate stress hormones. Gentle licking releases calming neurochemicals. Frantic licking increases arousal. You can steer which system dominates by your response. Calm, predictable reactions lower cortisol. Reactive, attention-granting responses spike it. Another loop, health signals. Excessive face licking may hide skin irritation or nausea. If the licking target shifts, suddenly the dog licks cheeks, lips, or the same spot repeatedly, check for medical causes. Behavior can be an early alarm bell for pain or discomfort. Never assume all licking is purely social. Mid-script pause. If this is changing how you interpret your dog, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss specific training walkthroughs that turn these insights into habits. Emotional reframe. When your dog licks your face, don't file it as cute or annoying in isolation. Translate it. "You're safe" becomes "thank you for calming me" when it's bonding. "I'm unsure" becomes "help me feel safe" when it's submissive. "I want something" becomes "teach me how to ask" when it's attention-driven. Each translation is an invitation to either meet an emotional need or to teach an alternative. Practical training script you can start tonight. When your dog approaches and tries to lick your face, practice this 3-step replacement. Look away. Present a cue like kiss or gentle, then guide them to a mat and reward calm behavior. If you want to stop face licking entirely, reward the alternative, sit or place, immediately and ignore the lick. Consistency for 2 weeks changes the expectation and the behavior. Near the emotional peak, imagine your dog as someone who only has sounds, smells, and touch to say, "I love you," "I'm scared," or "I need." Licking is one of their oldest phrases. Decode it, respond correctly, and you move from guessing to understanding. You become the translator their nervous system needs. Final insight. Your dog's face licks are not merely affection. They are layered communications shaped by history, context, and reward. Respect the message. Name the feeling. Change the outcome. Teach a clearer way to ask. That's how you deepen trust. Tonight, watch one face lick. Note the body posture, the timing, and what you did right after. That tiny observation is the first step to hearing everything your dog has been trying to tell you.